welcome and thank you for joining us again on the Kyber Cave. Today's episode is going to be looking at the new Ahsoka Healed Kyber from KRC Kybers. That particular Kyber just recently released. It's got a nice card here that comes with it. It's got the story on the back explaining some things about the Kyber. This particular one just got, like I said, just released here recently, and it's very unique compared to any other Kyber that's out there. This particular Kyber, it kind of incorporates both the prior version of the Ahsoka Rebels Kybers and her current Ahsoka Rebels Kyber, sorry. These are still available. They're an open edition, so you can get them on the KRC Etsy page. The link to those, if you're looking for it, is in the photo album section. Also, if you're watching this via YouTube, it's going to be down below in the comments section to let you know where you can actually get these from. But I'll put all the links in the photo albums as well, so that way you guys have easy access to get to those. But this particular Kyber is different than any of the other ones because of the fact that it does something that no other Kyber does, no other Kyber has done. And I'm going to show you exactly what it is that it does here. So let's jump over here and take a look at this. So this is the actual Kyber itself. It starts out with a red color, which is what you'll see. It's with the coloring or the lighting I have here, it kind of makes it look a little bit more pinkish, but it is actually a red color. But what makes this one different is this. If you take this Kyber and you drop it in some hot water, you're going to see something happen that no other Kyber crafter has done yet, and that's make it color changing. This Kyber symbolizes and shows you what happened when Ahsoka, meeting up on the planet of Rada after going to Ilum and realizing that the Empire had started to strip mine Ilum for its Kyber crystals. She then meditated with the Force and heard a song, kind of drew her to Rada, and being there, she came across the sixth brother, realizing that with the sixth brother was the Kybers that the song she heard came from. And I know you read all of this in the crawler, but she pulled the Kybers from there. She caused the sabers to explode. She then purified the Kyber. After purifying the Kyber, it turned white, just like you've seen here. So what we'll do is we're going to go and pull this Kyber out of this so that you can see that it has gone pretty well completely white at this point. So symbolizing the purification, the healing of this Kyber. Something that you would not normally see from a Kyber or from a crafter. Now we're going to go ahead and take this same one. I'm going to drop it back into some cold water here so you can see that it will change back. Now it does take a little bit of time, especially when you've had it in hot water like I have, for the amount of time that it was in there, because the inside, you have to let it sit there for quite a while so the inside of the Kyber can heat up as well to really get that almost complete white all the way through the Kyber. As the internals of the Kyber cools down and gets to where, I'm going to use different tongs so I don't have those big old things in the way. As it does cool down on the inside, it will make its way back to its red coloring that you get as it comes to you in. So I think it's very unique. It's something different. It's something interesting. I love the concept. I love the idea of this Kyber being able to do that. So I think with this Kyber being able to do that, it gives you something different. It gives you something, because all Kybers that we get are all the same design, pretty much. One of three cuts. They'll have different voices, but there's only so many voices. there's also only so many colors, only so many color combinations that we're going to be able to do. I mean, you know, KRC and one of the other well-known crafters out there, you know, they've got 30 or so, or close to 30 Kybers out there. You know, there's a lot of combinations, so there's a lot of new stuff coming out. You got, you know, some very interesting Kybers coming from a bunch of different crafters. I've got another video I'm going to be doing soon on another crafter that I've had for a little while. But you're going to see that later, so I don't want to talk about that yet. So what we're going to do from here, I'm going to go ahead and show you what we get as far as colorations inside of the lightsabers. So let's go ahead and take it, let's put it inside one of the hilts and see what colors we get from this. So let's go ahead and pop this bad boy in. I always have an issue getting these in, especially when it's wet. Okay, just as we would assume, and we would figure, you know, we are going to get the white for Ahsoka herself, being that this is an Ahsoka Healed, or Ahsoka Kyber, I should say. And then on the other end, we do get red. Okay, so we do have white and red on there. I was going to use my Jaymoo blade for it, but unfortunately my Jaymoo blade battery is dead, and I'm charging. Got to charge it up real good first. So let's see. I mean, we pretty much know it should be Ahsoka's voice in the holocron here. Let's go ahead and try it and see. Let's remember which side is which. All right, here we go. So
stood in a world between worlds.
So we do get Ahsoka. Wanted to make sure it wasn't Shiru. So it is Ahsoka, which is great. So we've got the Ahsoka on the one side. Let's go ahead and grab our Sith holocron, flip it over so we can get the Sith side of it. Alright, and we have...
Peace comes from order, and order comes from power. The weakness of the Jedi left the galaxy in chaos. The strength of the Sith will tame it.
So we get Darth Vader, which makes sense. You know, Darth Vader being once Anakin, being, of course, Ahsoka's at one time, Jedi Master that she was learning from, she was the Padawan of. So that's fitting that we would have those two voices on this Kyber. With that, I mean, I really have to say, really good job with to Ryan Shelley on making an excellent Kyber crystal, and making something different, making something that, you know, really stands out from just your regular Kyber crystals. Because I mean, it could have been a red, could have been a mix red and white. I mean, we've seen that from other crafters. There's a bunch of different blends of coloring out there, but nothing that's done this so far. And I really like that. I think it sets things off well for him and for what he's got going. And I know for a fact he's got some additional new ones that's going to be coming out. I have not received it yet. I'm hoping to have it later this week, where we have a Grand Inquisitor as well. And I'm hearing he's got some other color combinations he's working on possibly. So look forward to seeing those. And as soon as I get them in and able to get you guys a review video on it, we'll get those to you guys. So I do appreciate your time. If you can, hit that subscribe button, the little bell notification if you're watching this on YouTube, you know, to be able to let you know when the next video is going to be coming out. If you're watching this on Facebook, give me a like if you can. I appreciate it. And we'll go from there. Also, look for our new page. We do have a new page out there for crafters and collectors managed by crafters, called the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Kyber Council. It is adminned by collectors, but it's moderated by crafters, so that way they have the ability to go in there and share what they want to share to you guys, so you can see all of their new stuff that's coming out. So look for that if you can. We'd love to have you on there. That way we can give these guys all a place to be able to get all the information for new stuff coming out for all of you. If you're collectors like me, you're really gonna like it. So thanks again. I appreciate you guys for stopping by, and as always, may the force be with you.